Philip II was much more than the father of Alexander the Great. He was a brilliant strategist, a shrewd politician, and a master in the art of consolidating power. His reign marked the beginning of a new era for Macedonia, transforming it from a rural and disorganized kingdom into the dominant force of ancient Greece. However, his rise was fraught with enemies, both on the battlefield and within his own household. From a young age, Philip proved to be a natural leader. After being held hostage in Thebes, he absorbed military knowledge from the best strategists of the time. When he finally ascended to the throne of Macedonia, his kingdom was on the verge of collapse, threatened by neighboring tribes and internal divisions. But Philip didn't just restore order. He created an innovative military force, the Macedonian phalanx, a formation that would revolutionize ancient warfare. Philip's ambition knew no bounds. He united the Greek city-states under the League of Corinth, consolidating his dominance over all of Greece. Under his command, the Macedonian troops became not only a feared force, but also a symbol of national unity. However, this ambition also attracted enemies. At home, things were no simpler. His marriage to Olympias, a princess from Epirus, was a strategic alliance that secured power, but was also a tense and volatile relationship. Olympias was known for her strong character and fascination with religious cults. She was a devotee of Dionysus and was said to participate in ecstatic, even magical, rituals. Some rumors painted her as a woman unafraid to manipulate mystical forces to protect her lineage. But what drove her most was ensuring her son Alexander's future. Tensions reached a critical point when Philip took a new wife, Cleopatra, a young Macedonian noblewoman. This marriage not only threatened Olympias' position, but also Alexander's legitimacy as heir. In 336 BCE, Philip organized a grand wedding for his daughter Cleopatra, not to be confused with the Egyptian pharaoh's wife, who would marry Alexander of Epirus, Olympias' brother. This event had a political character, aimed at strengthening alliances and showcasing Macedonian supremacy. The guests included important figures from across Greece and representatives of Macedonia's allies. The streets of Aegae, the ancient Macedonian capital, were adorned with garlands and banners celebrating the king's power. Amid this festive atmosphere, no one imagined the drama about to unfold. As Philip paraded through the theater in a public display of his power, he was suddenly stabbed by Pausanias, a member of his personal guard. Chaos ensued. Pausanias tried to flee, but was caught and executed on the spot. However, his death left more questions than answers. The official version claimed that Pausanias acted out of personal revenge. It said he had been publicly humiliated and that Philip had failed to intervene to protect him. Some accounts indicate that this humiliation included abuse by other nobles, who acted with the king's complacency. But over time, theories emerged suggesting a far more complex conspiracy. Many believe Olympias played a crucial role in the assassination. Shortly after Philip's death, she ordered the execution of Cleopatra and her newborn son, eliminating any threat to Alexander's throne. This brutal act was not just a demonstration of power. It was also a clear message to anyone who might challenge her authority. Her determination to secure her son's future was legendary, and this move left no doubt about her willingness to act ruthlessly. However, there are also those who suggest that Alexander himself might have been involved. Although there is no conclusive evidence, the tensions between father and son were evident. Philip had begun to doubt Alexander's and Olympias' loyalty. Some episodes suggest Alexander felt his position was threatened, especially after Philip's marriage to Cleopatra. This new union could signify the emergence of new heirs who would overshadow Alexander. Additionally, it's said that young Alexander had a public altercation with his father during a banquet, where he made his frustrations clear. These tensions fuel speculation about his possible involvement in the plot. While his direct participation can never be proven, Philip's death undoubtedly paved the way for Alexander's rise to power. After Philip's death, Alexander ascended to the throne at just 20 years old. One of his first acts as monarch was to purge all those who represented a threat to his reign. He ordered the execution of potential rivals and even some generals who had questioned his leadership abilities. This period of consolidating power marked the beginning of one of the most legendary military careers in history. Alexander would not only inherit the Macedonian throne, but also his father's dream of conquering Persia. The death of Philip II remains one of antiquity's greatest mysteries. Was it simply the result of personal revenge? Or was it the product of a carefully orchestrated conspiracy by those closest to him? What is indisputable is that his assassination changed the course of history, allowing Alexander to become the conqueror we know today. Tell me in the comments, what do you think of this story? Do you believe Alexander was involved, or was he merely a witness to fate? And what's your opinion on Olympias' role in this power drama? If you enjoy stories of conspiracy, power, and betrayal, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for joining us.